Hello, my name is Henrik Danhage and this is my signature Charvel guitar. I got my first guitar when I was 9, but it hurted my fingers so much, so I asked my dad to cut off the strings. And for the next 2 years I was in front of the mirror pretending that I was Ace Frehley, and probably some of the best guitar playing I ever did was during those 2 years. And then we put back on the strings and the real work began. Sitting here almost 40 years later with my own signature guitar is kind of mind-boggling. I was 5, 6 and my grandfather got me the first Kiss Alive album. I just looked at it, I loved it, I chose it myself as a matter of fact. Of course it was the best album ever. Ace is and has always been a super huge influence. After that I got interested in more of Steve Vai, Eddie Van Halen, Yngwie, the whole Shrapnel guys and some of the Swedish guitar players as well. Always like a high energy guitar has really made me feel special in my heart, and I realized that I'm not gonna spend all the time learning their stuff, so I started coming up with my own little tricks and stuff instead. It took a little longer, but it made me find my own voice in the guitar, which now I'm very happy for. The first time I got in contact with Charvel was the Guitar World magazine. I thought it was in the mid-80s, and it was a fantastic ad with a bunch of cool people. It was Vinnie Vincent, Jakey Lee, of course Steve Vai, and a bunch of other guys. And they were standing there with their super cool own customized guitars, badass clothing, big hairs. It just woke something in me, and I still to this day have this as one of my biggest inspirations. So all this time spent reading magazines, watching back covers on albums, seeing all these amazing different guitars. I started to dream about my own guitar, and I always loved the 22 frets. I want a bolt-on neck. It has a maple 22 jumbo frets. It has a special reinforced thing, so it keeps the neck very stable. As a matter of fact, the guitar butler has not been in here once and messed with this, and we've been all over the world with this guitar. Yeah, it has the 12 to 16 compass radius, that is to get the classic Charvel feel that you all love. I love a combo of Seymour Duncan and DiMarzio pickups, and I have the JB down here in the bridge, an Area 67 up here in the neck, and it can give me everything. It has the push, down is for the JB Seymour Duncan pickup, and my push, so I have it up, is for the DiMarzio 67. And yeah, it's very easy, full on. You just control the nuances with the volume. After being out playing, out on the road, traveling pretty much all over the world with my guitar, came up that this is the perfect thing for me. I can do the most brutal things, super clean, beautiful stuff, atmospheric, soundscapes, whatever you want. But when it comes to guitar playing, I just love to sit and play, just noodling around. I don't think there's no rules. You can do whatever you want. As long as you think it sounds good, feels good in you, just do it twice and you will convince everybody else that it is the right thing to do. It has to have a Floyd Rose. The whammy bar has been in my whole guitar playing life. As a matter of fact, I had a whammy on my first cheap guitar, but the arm was missing. So I took a big screw that my dad had lying around, and I just screwed it into the guitar, into the whammy, so I can do some kind of stuff like this. I like to keep it simple, a volume, and this one reads tone, just like Eddie Van Halen's guitar did. I always loved beat-up guitars. Suits me very good, I don't have to be careful about it, and I think it looks just it looks badass, and I love it. What I think is extra cool with this one is all the guitars look the same as far as the relic goes. What makes every guitar unique is the grain of the wood, and this is made of ash, so it has more life in it than other woods, in my opinion. Charvel nailed all the stuff that was on my original one, both the looks and the feel of that one. Yeah, I think it's radical, very extreme, and matching up with the reverse headstock that I ordered for my first custom shop. I really wanted that when I designed my signature. So I think it came out exactly the way that I wanted it, and it looks just like the one that Red Dave built for me. Sitting here now, all these years later, with my own signature guitar in my hand, it's amazing.